What's going on, guys? Welcome back to WrestleRant Ranks. I'm Graham GSM Matthews, and as we get closer and closer to WrestleMania 41, as you've probably noticed, we've been doing a lot of WrestleMania-themed videos here on WrestleRant Ranks as of late. So today, with today being the penultimate episode of WrestleRant Ranks before Mania 41, I've been looking forward to doing this one for a while. Today we are ranking the WrestleMania theme songs, dating back to all the way back to the beginning. Now, God bless the individual that put this together on tierlistmaker.com. It is at Lead the Wave 3, I believe. We'll scroll down here and check it out. It's at Lead the Wave 3. You can see it right there. They put this together. It said this list was modified today as I record this, April 4th, 2025. I was going to put together my own list of Mania theme songs, and I kind of had to search through their website to look for anyone that had done this before. There's been plenty of other Mania ranking videos of greatest theme songs and whatever. This is my own opinion, and I've done other videos here on the channel in years past of my favorite Mania theme songs, but never ranking every Mania theme song. Now, let me preface this video by saying this. To my knowledge, because I had to kind of look up some of the songs to kind of remember what they were, or if I'd never. I have definitely heard every WrestleMania theme song before, but like the early ones, like Who's Zoomin' Who and Mania 4 and 5, like the generic stock music songs. Mania 18, kind of forgot about that theme song, to be perfectly honest with you. I'll get into those songs as we go along here. But there are some songs that are not on this list. So, for example, I think Mania 20 had a different. When I looked up a YouTube video of all the WrestleMania theme songs, the Mania 20 song was different in that video than what it is here. Touche by Godsmack, which I think is actually a pretty great fucking song. We're going to get into all of it. But just a heads up, this does not cover every like Mania theme song ever, which is probably for the better. Like I think Mania 28, for example, there's two of them here, two Flo Rida songs, Good Feeling and Wild Ones. I think there was another song by Madonna too, or someone else that they used for Mania 28, and I remember that because I have the song on my phone. I have it downloaded. So this isn't like every little itty bitty song they've ever used. This doesn't include video packages and shit like that. I think these are really just the main songs, or at least the songs this individual covered. So what I love about this list that they did here, they did include some doubles, not doubles, but like some Manias had two themes, like Mania 38, Mania 32. Some Manias like that had two different themes. Mania 24 had two themes, I think. I think both are included here, I believe. Yeah, Snow Heyo, that wasn't 26. That was 24. But yeah, 26 had two themes, or three themes, actually, I believe. But regardless, they cover most of them here, which is pretty cool. And they don't include the band, but I could tell you looking at the album who it was by. They include the name and the Mania in which it was. And 99% of these titles are correct. So that's what I love about this list. But they divided it up, which is also great too, because there's not like a million fucking sections. I hate when people do that. They divided it up between Nope, Mid, Good, Great, and WrestleMania. So, like, does it encompass WrestleMania? Do you think of WrestleMania when you hear this song? My list will be very different, I can guarantee you, from a lot of people's lists, because I started watching in '08. So I kind of prefer a lot of the more recent songs. I like a lot of the old school songs, don't get me wrong, but this will be a pretty comprehensive list. Now, without further ado, let's get into it here. And if you like what you see on this video, check out all the other installments of WrestleRant Ranks in the description box down below, and also like the video while you're at it. Like this video, I would appreciate it. So let's get into it. Most of these are in order. Some of them are not. So I feel like we should go in order just for the sake of it. I'm not going to be kind to some of the earlier Mania themes. Again, you might hate me from the get-go. I would appreciate it if you don't fucking destroy me for my opinion here. But I will say this, Easy Lover is a great Mania theme. Now, I was not alive. I was not watching wrestling, let alone alive, back in 1985 when they did WrestleMania 1. But Easy Lover by, oh my God, his name is escaping me. It always escapes me. It's the guy that does the fucking Tarzan music. I Can Feel It Coming to the Air Tonight, blah, blah, blah. His name escapes me at the moment for whatever reason, but this is such a great song. I'm putting that in great. I don't know if it's like the first Mania song that comes to mind. It's definitely the best Mania theme song from the early years. Mania 2, Mania 3, like I went back, or not Mania 3. I'll show respect to Mania 3 in a second. But Mania 2, I think is some just generic fucking stock music, which is why it's called WrestleMania 2 theme here. I'm putting that in Nope. I'm sorry. If you grew up on those Manias, I apologize. Mania 4, Mania 5, same thing. I'm sorry. Those Manias have such generic fucking music. And those aren't even Manias that would go back and rewatch in their entirety anyway. Maybe select matches. But the Manias aren't even that good to justify the song being classic, you know what I mean? Couldn't pick those songs out of a fucking lineup. I will show respect to Mania 3, though. Who's Zooming Who by Aretha Franklin. She's a goddamn legend, of course. So I will put that in good. Do I love the song? No. I went back and listened to it. Does it, again, would I remember this song as a top tier Mania song a week from now? No. But Mania 3 is so important in the overall, history of WWE and WrestleMania itself. And again, Aretha Franklin's a legend. The fact they got her, I think, at a Mania, even singing the song or doing the national anthem or whatever, whether it be for this installment or another one, was pretty cool. I believe she was at a Mania. But the fact they got her for a Mania theme as well is pretty great. So honestly, I'll put that in good. I will show respect to Mania 3. Now, I will also say this. The early Mania themes that they used between 6 and 8, and then 9 through 14, I'm putting those, and again, this might not be a popular opinion, in the WrestleMania category. Because when I hear those songs, I think of WrestleMania. Now, I prefer 6 through 8 over 9 through 14, but these are two great songs. Now, of course, we're not going to play these songs because I don't want to get copyright stricken. But you can look up what these songs sound like if you don't remember. But 6 through 8 is the 9 through 14, I know, is Linda McMahon's old theme song. They actually reused it for her after Mania 14, 15, whatever. When she became an on-screen character in WWE, she had the old WrestleMania theme song. And when I hear that song, I think of those old school WrestleManias, probably because they used it for so many of them. I actually prefer 6 through 8, the da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, bam, down. I like that one a lot. The 9 through 14 one is the da-da-da-dun, dun, 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 ba-da-dum, bum. You're going to get a lot of bad singing on the show, I promise you. So those are going in the WrestleMania category for me. So maybe not entirely critical of those early songs, like I said I might be. 15, Rage. Honestly, again, couldn't pick that one out of a lineup. That one's going to nope for me. And anyone that's like nostalgic towards the Attitude Era might say, oh, like that's such a good show, or like I like that song. It makes me think of Mania. I have no recollection of that song whatsoever. Again, wasn't watching at that point, but I've seen Mania 15. No one talks about this fucking Jim Johnston instrumental theme as being one of Mania's better themes. So that goes in the nope category for me. I'm going to have a lot of songs that go in good, great, and WrestleMania, so that will not be one of them. I will say, though, the California song that they used for Mania 2000, which was a ripoff of California Love, obviously. This was like an instrumental version of that. And not only that, they actually recycled this version for Teddy Long's theme song years later. The Mania itself sucks. A lot of multi-man, multi-person matches. The Mania itself, to me, has very little replay value outside of the Triangle Tag Team Ladder match. But the Mania theme itself, gonna be perfectly honest, I like it. So that's going good for me. I might move it to mid later, but for now it's going in good. 17, no introduction needed. That might be the best Mania theme of all time. That's obviously WrestleMania. People still go back to that video package with Rock and Austin as the best of all time, one of the best of all time. The theme itself is great. It still fits today. Kind of encompasses the vibe of 2001, and that also being the best, arguably the best WrestleMania of all time. That, again, easily without any debate or argument goes in the WrestleMania category. Yeah, my way of the highway. Classic. Superstar 18 by Saliva. Didn't really remember this song. I love Saliva. I think, obviously, they do the Batista theme song. I like Always by them as well. I don't really have a lot of, memories of this song. I've seen Mania 18. I never see anyone talk about this song specifically. When I had watched the video before filming this one of all the Mania themes, they used a different theme from 18 that wasn't this one. I think it was a Drowning Pool song, and that song I liked. Not that I don't like this song. This was a good song. But for a Mania theme, I'm going to put it in mid. Because, again, I feel like I'm going to have a lot of good, great, and WrestleMania ones. So I kind of have to, even it out here. So I might, I'll put it in good. I'll put it in good behind California. I did like the song when I listened to it. But I have no recollection of that as a Mania theme. Crack Addict everyone talks about Limp Bizkit as, the Mania 17 theme and how great that is. A lot of people forget that they also did the Mania theme and also performed at Mania 19 for Taker, doing the rollin' entrance. But I think they performed Cracked Addict as well. I think they did both songs. Here we go again, my time, let's go. Alexis and I just rewatched the Austin and Rock video package that they did for 19 using that song. Not nearly as good as 17, but still a good one. So I'll probably put it over Mania 2000 because it's like an actual song. Yeah, I like the 2000 theme more than 18, so I'll put that in good too. 20, again, I had no recollection of this at all. I am not overly fond of Mania 20 itself. But when I went back and listened to the song, this was Touche by Godsmack. The dum dum bum dum ba da 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 dum bum 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 ba da 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 dum. It's such an interesting song. In the video that I had watched with it, like it had an arena effect. You can look up the video on YouTube. Honestly, this is a great fucking song. So I don't know at what part of Mania they used this for. If this was the main theme, the secondary theme, I have no idea. This was a great fucking song. So I'll put it in great, but I'll put it below Easy Lover. I might end up moving it to good because I have no recollection of it beyond what I just heard before watching or doing this video. But I'll put it in great because honestly, it's a great fucking song. Big Time. Honestly, I listened to that song from Mania 21. I love Mania 21. I've seen Mania 21 more than most old Manias that I've gone back and watched. I have no recollection of this at all. This is going in mid. That'll be our first mid song. It's a song. It's fine. I don't really care about it personally. Couldn't even sing it for you because I don't remember. Big Time, obviously, for Mania 22. Mania 22 isn't one of my favorite Manias personally, but the song itself I do like. Big Time. And I've heard a bunch too on like the radio and stuff. Peter Gabriel. This is a really good song. I'm probably gonna put it in top of good for now. I feel like it's more great. I'll put Touche in good. I might. There's some stuff I'll probably move around as we go further here. Touche I'll put in good. Big Time I do like. It was weird. They probably should have done. They had two Mania themes called Big Time, but they were two totally different songs. I don't know. That Big Time should have been the Mania 21 song. Just reuse it for both Manias. But anyway, that was Mania 22. Mania 23, ladies and gentlemen, this is the other Saliva song. So I talked about like they did the Batista song, they did Always at Survivor Series 02, among other, pay-per-view themes. I think the Elimination Chamber 2010 song they also did. And maybe another one as well in the mid-2000s. They did the Mania song for 2007, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, please. Can I have your, or whatever. Boom, do you want it? Boom, do you need it? Boom, let me have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is a great, great fucking song. So for me, that is top of great. Don't even love the Mania. That's not a Mania I would go back and watch in its entirety tomorrow. But I think that's a great fucking song. I love that song. I've always really, really liked that song for a Mania theme. Mania 24, Light It Up. For me, this is WrestleMania. You Can Kill Me. I'm sorry. I think this is a great song. This was the same year that Rev Theory also did the theme song for Randy Orton a couple of months later. I'm probably in the minority that really, really likes that song, but light it up. So hold on, because we're about to light it up. I like that song a lot. I love that Mania. I'm very nostalgic towards that Mania. So again, fuck me, I guess. I started watching wrestling like full time right after this Mania, so that's definitely part of the reason. I'm not saying these are the best. I mean, I guess it is the best WrestleMania theme song, but I'm also going off of my favorites as well. So for me, I mean, my favorite, it would be 1A. It would be over My Way, but I think My Way has to take the top spot. So anyway, Shoot to Thrill and War Machine, both by AC/DC. War Machine. War Machine, War Machine. Shoot to Thrill, I think is great. I'm gonna put that over. I'm gonna put that over Big Time. Easy Lover is such a good song. I'm gonna put it over Big Time, Shoot to Thrill, but War Machine will go in good. I just prefer a lot of the more like early 2010 songs that they did. I'll put it below. I'll put it at top of good, above Crack Addict. I love War Machine. I don't love War Machine. I like War Machine. I think Shoot to Thrill is a much better Mania song. Let's see. This one, it says 26, but it was definitely 25 or 24. I'm sorry. Snow Hey-O. Red Hot Chili Peppers. I don't really love this as a Mania theme. I think it's just a really good song. So I will not put it in great, but I would put it in good. I'll probably put it at top of good, above crop. No, I'm putting it above War Machine, actually. I think it just, I'm also nostalgic towards the Red Hot Chili Peppers. My first college roommate, who I ended up leaving school and quitting college after a couple of months, he was a big Red Hot Chili Peppers fan. So that makes me nostalgic for the band. I knew this song and liked the song long before I ever met him, but I like a lot of their music because of that period when I was first in college. So, I like this song. I do enjoy the song for what it is. So I'll put that at top of good. Then we get to Mania 26, which had I Made It by Kevin Rudolph. I think this, people will not like this. I'm putting this in great. I think I Made It is great. I made it to this. I don't know the fucking lyrics to all these songs at all, but, and then the world is mine. I knew it all my life. I made it. I made it. That's going in great for me. I like that. I'm going to put it above Big Time. You know what? Fuck it. No, I'm putting it above Shoot to Thrill. Yeah, you know what? I won't put it above Easy Lover. That's a really good song. I'll put it in great though. That's a bold opinion. Audio Slave Be Yourself is also a really good song. Be yourself is all that you can do. I will put that. That's going to go in good. I also like, I don't know, I just like that Mania. We rewatched that Mania here on the channel, cheap plug, about a week ago, so check that out. The watch along that we did for it, that was my first Mania watching live as a fan. I was grounded for 25, 26 I was able to watch. So that goes in good. Goes towards top of good for me. 27, Written in the Stars. Honestly, love this song. That's going in Mania for me, I'm sorry. That is going in the WrestleMania category right under Light It Up. Written in the Stars is a great... I don't know if I can justify putting it second because that Mania is fucking terrible. Mania 27 is not good, really at all. But the theme is great. I think the song is awesome. So I'm going to put it in that category. But I'll put it below Light It Up. I think Light It Up is just a much better show, obviously. 28 had 4 fucking songs. Holy shit. I forgot about that. So they had Invincible by Machine Gun Kelly. Good Feeling by Flo Rida. And I like a lot of the Flo Rida songs. I'm going to be honest with you. Wild Ones and The Memory Remains. Or it says The Money Remains. I think it's The Memory Remains. I think they spelled that wrong. The Memory Remains was what they used for the End of an Era song. Or the End of an Era match inside Hell in the Cell. Taker and Michael, or Michaels was the referee. It was between Taker and Triple H. That is great, but it's not like the song for Mania, so I'll put it at bottom of great. Wild Ones, I really like. I will put that. I did not like it at the time, but I'm going to put it at the top of good. Again, people will not like that, but I don't give a fuck. Good Feeling, I don't really like, to be honest with you. No, that's Red Hot Chili. But what's Good Feeling? What is Good Feeling by Flo Rida? I don't remember. We're going to put it in mid. I have no idea. I do not remember. Invincible, I think is great though. I will put that in 20. That was like the song for Mania. I'm gonna put that above Shoot to Thrill, but below I Made It. The ones here at the bottom are all like Mania, like 30 something and whatever. So we'll save those for later. We'll go back to those. 29 was Coming Home. Diddy is Diddy is Diddy, and it's kind of hard to rank this one given what we know about the guy now. But I really do like the song. I think the song is good. So where do we rank Coming Home? For the Diddy connection, it's kind of hard. And he actually was at that Mania, I believe. I think he performed at that Mania. Tell the world I'm coming home. The girl that actually sings in that song, I actually interviewed a few years ago. Because a friend of mine knew her and her boyfriend. It was a whole thing. Skylar Gray, I believe her name is. She actually participated in this song as well, Rise, from Mania 31. And I think she was at that Mania to perform it. She may have been at 29 to sing Coming Home. But anyway, tell the world I'm coming home. I like that song a lot. Not maybe so much the artist nowadays, but let's go, baby. Let's go above Crack Addict. I don't know. This one's tough. Let's put it in the middle. Let's go put it. I don't think it's as good. Touche is a great song. I'll put it below Touche. So 30 and 34 Celebrate by Kid Rock. Again, not the biggest Kid Rock fan of him, himself specifically. But the song itself I like, and I'm glad they reused that song for when they went back to New Orleans at 34. So I thought that was really cool that they used the same song twice for that Mania. Devil in New Orleans, honestly, I have no recollection of, so I'm going to put that in mid. I think Devil is Shinedown, but I do not remember what that song is at all. I'm going to be honest with you, I do not remember. So those are just going to go in mid. I probably should have looked that up before we went live here, but I don't remember. I just remember Celebrate, and this was also a really good song. So I'm going to put this in great. I will put it above Invincible. Let's put it below I Made It. I really like I Made It. I think Celebrate is good, but I think I Made It is slightly better. Money and Power by Kid Ink. Do not give a fuck. I don't like this song at all. And it's okay. Let's put it in mid. I don't know. It's fine. We'll put it in mid. I might end up putting it in nope. Money and Power. I couldn't even tell you how it goes, but I remember he performed it. I didn't care for it. Rise is great. I like Rise by David Guetta, or whatever, however you pronounce that, with Skylar Grey also on vocals for that song. I love Rise a lot. I might put that in the top. No, it's not top. I'm going to put it at the top of great. I think that's a great song. Getting gone. Getting gone. And it's also a great Mania, so whatever. Mania 32, Hello Friday, by I think fucking Pitbull, I believe. Don't care. I listened to the song right before we went live here, and I'm like, I have no recollection of this as the Mania song. Do not remember at all. Let the Good Times Roll, also at 34. That was the New Orleans song. Fine. I'll put it below Good Feeling. I think that's a Shinedown song, Devil. I'll put it below that. It's fine. It's in the same category as Big Time. And I'll put Hollywood Swinging too. I like Cool and the Gang, but the song itself didn't really get me amped for Mania. It kind of fit the whole Hollywood theme of 39. I am kind of moving around here a little bit. I'll go back in order in a sec. Let the Good Times Roll. Hollywood Swinging, I'll put right below that. I'll put that there. New Orleans by Kid Rock. Let's just put that in nope. I have no memory of that at all. I'm sure it wasn't great. Let's see. Where were we? Green Light by Flo Rida, and also 34. 34? He did a song at 34 too, Flo Rida. How many fucking songs did he do at WrestleMania? Holy shit. Let It Roll. I have no recollection of it all. None. I will put that in nope. I do not remember that. My House I liked. I like My House by Flo Rida. I'll probably put it above Superstar. I might move Who's Zooming Who to mid. But we'll see. My House I'll put above. I do like the song. Probably, I think Coming Home is better, but I do like My House. So I'll put that there. That was from 32. 33, Greenlight. I'm nostalgic towards this song. Just because it was my first Mania that I attended. I do think it's a good song, and it had a little mini concert in the building, which I enjoyed. And they played it nonstop on the road to WrestleMania that year, and it was fucking ridiculous. But I like the song. I don't give a fuck. So I'm going to put it in good. I will put it above Coming Home, but below Touche. So let's do that. Love Runs Out, I think, was a great one. I'm going to put it at bottom of great. I think Love Runs Out was a really good one. I'll put it above Big Time, actually. I'll put it below. I'm going to put it above Shoot the Thrill, actually. Fuck that. By One Republic. When the love runs out. And I can't really do it, but give me the green light, because I'm ready to go. Kind of forgot to sing that, but yeah, that's what those songs were. So 35, Love Runs Out. 36, No Memory of Heroes and Villains. What the fuck is that? I'll put that in nope. I'll put that below these other ones. What even is that? Heroes and Villains? It's a Mania 36 song. It's probably some instrumental shit, whatever. Blinding Lights, I'm going to be honest with you, one of the best songs they've ever had for a Mania. I think this is a great song. I'm going to put it below Written in the Stars, but that's the WrestleMania song for me. I'm sorry. I think it's a great, great song. So I'll put that one there. I'm blinded by the lights. A lot of weekend songs here. Head Up High at Mania 37. Put your head up high. Bam, 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 bam. You know, it was fine. I'll put it here. The song is fine. I didn't really like it as a Mania theme. Pitbull for 38. No recollection of this at all. I'll put this below these other two. Not a big Pitbull fan. Why the fuck are they using Pitbull in 2022? Who gives a shit? I do not remember them using that song at all. 37, All the Gold. Again, probably an instrumental theme that they did by Def Rebel for the Pirate Mania. I'll put that just above Heroes and Villains. Again, who cares? It's an instrumental song. So then we have all the weekend songs except for Fiend. Save Your Tears, Sacrifice, Less Than Zero, Gasoline, and Timeless. I'm going to be honest with you, and I've said this before. I think the weekend songs just progressively got worse at Mania. I like Timeless more than Gasoline, but I don't know. I think Save Your Tears is great. I'm going to put that in the great category. Save your tears for another day. Let's go. I like these other songs more. I'm going to put it above Shoot to Thrill. No, I'm going to put it below Shoot to Thrill. Great song. I think the other songs are better for a Mania theme. 38, Sacrifice. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum. Yeah, this is another good one. I'll put this at top of good. I think the rest, like, these will all go in good. I'm just not really sure where. Sacrifice, Wild Ones, War Machine. I think those are all better. I'll probably put it in between War Machine and Crack Addict. I like that song, but I like the other ones more. Less Than Zero, forgot how it goes, but I know I liked it more than Gasoline. Gasoline is going to go at bottom of good. Do not love Gasoline. Less Than Zero, yeah, I don't know. Let's go above California. And then Timeless. I don't know the rest of the song. Yeah, so this is for Mania this year. I think Timeless is good. Might be better than Less Than Zero. I haven't listened to Less Than Zero in a while. Don't love the song, but I think it's better than Gasoline. So let's put it here above Superstar, but below California. Alexis will not love that answer because she's a big Weekend fan. And then Fiend, I don't give a fuck about it all. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't care about Travis Scott. I don't care about his music. This goes in mid for me. Sorry. I do not give a fuck about this song. So let's put it, let's put it in mid. Below Hollywood Swinging, Head Up High. Yeah, I'll probably put it here. I'll probably put it in middle of mid. So that's my final ranking. I might change this as we go along here, as I read through. I know this has been a long enough video, but this is my definitive ranking, I'm pretty sure, of all the Mania themes that they had available here. So let's go through them worst to best, starting in the Nope category. Heroes and Villains for Mania 36, All the Gold for Mania 37, the WrestleMania 5 theme, the WrestleMania 4 theme, Mania 2 theme, Rage from Mania 15, New Orleans from 34, I Feel Good, 38, Hello Friday by, I believe, Flo Rida, or Pitbull, I have no idea, 32, Let It Roll, 34. All of those, honestly, are kind of in the same category. I don't give a fuck about those songs. Mid is kind of the same thing, but I could kind of, like, they're a little bit better. Big Time from 21. That's the bottom of mid. Money and Power, 31. Head Up High, 37. Fiend from 41. Hollywood Swingin', 39. Let the Good Times Roll, 34. Devil, 34. I think that's a Shinedown song, but again, I'm sure it's a great song. I just didn't have a chance to look it up before we got going here, so I also just do not remember that as a Mania theme at all. Good Feeling from 28. Now we go on to good from worst to best. Gasoline by The Weeknd. Who's Zoomin' Who by Aretha Franklin. Superstar by Saliva. That's 18, 3, and 40 respectively. Timeless, The Weeknd, 41. California, the production song, 16, Jim Johnston. Less Than Zero, The Weeknd, 39. My House, Flo Rida, 32. Coming Home, P. Diddy, I guess. And Skylar Grey, 29. He Who Shall Not Be Named. Green Light by Pitbull and Flo Rida, 33. Touché by Godsmack, 20. Crack Addict, Limp Bizkit, 19. Sacrifice the Weekend, 38. War Machine, AC/DC, 25. Be Yourself, Audio Slave, 26. When I say these numbers, by the way, we're talking about Mania they're from, obviously. Snow Hey-Oh by Red Hot Chili Peppers. That was awful. 24. It says 26, but that's from 24. Wild Ones from 28. Flo Rida. The Memory Remains. Again, it says The Money Remains, but I'm pretty sure it's The Memory Remains. From 28, Metallica. This is the great category, by the way. From Weakest to Strongest. Big Time, Peter Gabriel, 22. Save Your Tears, The Weeknd, 37. Shoot the Thrill, 25. Love Runs Out, One Republic, 35. Invincible, Machine Gun Kelly, 28. Celebrate by Kid Rock, 30 and 34. I Made It, Kevin Rudolph, 26. Easy Lover, keep forgetting the fucking name, but it was the guy that did the, oh my God, what is it? It's not, I want to say like Paul Rubens or something. I always forget his fucking name. You know what? Fuck it. Hold on. I have my phone right here. We're gonna figure it out right on the fucking spot. Who is this song by? It's I'm sure you watching it, like anyone watching it probably knows what it is. Easy Lover. Phil Collins. How the fuck do I not remember Phil Collins? I never remember Phil Collins' name for some reason. But anyway, from WrestleMania 1, that's up there. Ladies and gentlemen, 23, Saliva. Rise by David Guetta and Skylar Grey, 31. And now on to the WrestleMania category. This is what I define as the best Mania themes of all time, my opinion. I feel like Rise should be in there, but whatever, it's fine. These go from weakest to best. The 9 to 14 WrestleMania theme song, the ba-da-da-dum-bum-bum. Again, you hear that song, you think of Mania. If you've watched all the Manias, that you think of that song. 6 to 8, I love even more. The Grand Spectacle, another WWE production theme. Blinding Lights by The Weeknd, 36. Written in the Stars by Tiny Tempa, 27. Light It Up by Rev Theory, 24. And My Way by Limp Bizkit, 17. So those are all of my WrestleMania theme songs ranked. This is a pretty comprehensive video. What I'm trying to do for next week is all the WrestleMania main events ranked or all the WrestleManias themselves. I think it's all the WrestleMania main events. Could be wrong on that. But either way, it's going to be a pretty big list next week as well. Stay tuned for that. If you guys want to fill out this tier list for yourself, the link will be down below in the description box. Thank you again to @LeadTheWave3 for this great tier list. And being so fucking organized with it too. This was a really, really great tier list, so thank you so much to him for that. I appreciate it. And like I said earlier, guys, be sure to like this video. I would appreciate it. Drop a comment with what you thought of my list and your own list of what your favorite WrestleMania theme songs of all time are. And I think that's about it. Check out all the other installments of WrestleRant Ranks down below in the description box. I would appreciate it. Also, hit the bell button to be notified every single time we upload a new video and every single time we go live here on the channel. So until next time, guys, I'm Graham G.S. Matthews. Stay tuned for another all-new episode of WrestleRant Ranks next Monday here on the channel. Until then, have a great one. I'm Graham G.S. Matthews again, and I'll catch your apps. What the fuck am I saying? I'll catch your ass down the road.